By the 2011-12 tour of Australia, Virat Kohli was already a World Cup winner and an established member of India's white ball side. But it wasn't clear exactly what his future would be. On the one hand, a first test done in Adelaide had shown he could hack it against a tough attack. On the other, run-ins with opposition players and the crowds bellied an impetuosity that often results in unfulfilled talent. It had been a depressing tour for India, who were swept 4-0 in the tests and then lost 4 of 7 in the Commonwealth Bank series, which also featured Sri Lanka. In their final game in Hobart, India needed to not just beat Sri Lanka, but do so by a huge margin to have a chance of making the final. India's tournament looked over after Sri Lanka amassed 320. They would need to chase the total in 40 overs to stay alive. And keep in mind, this was at a time when there were only 14 320 plus chases in 50 overs. But Kohli played some imperious shots in a 133 not out of just 86 balls. His strike rate of 154.65 meant India got home in just 36.4 overs.
Over the years, Virat Kohli has built a reputation, among other things, for being the best at chasing a demanding target. Well, his brilliant and defiant century at Bellerive Oval against Sri Lanka was the first inkling I had that he might be one of the great chasers in the game. The things that stood out that day: his ability to find the boundary when he needed it, his brilliant running between the wickets, and the fitness that he showed in that brilliant running between wickets, and his calmness in chasing a very, very demanding target in the heat of the battle, and this has become his trademark in the short formats.
The world was aware that Kohli was a talented young batsman before this game, but Hobart woke them up to the potential that he could be one of the greatest ever in the ODI game.